I'm going to read from my most recent collection, Misuse, about a woman's troubled relationship with the muse. Because, of course, historically, muses were for men. So how is it possible to be a poet and a woman? And are you allowed to have a muse? Because I wrote 6 books before this without a muse, so a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Unentitled. Irreciprocal. There, verdigris says, gray as yesterday. If finding the film house in the field, here's to wholesome muses. Waiting for a field mouse. Green, inspired down, to be obsolete, leap to loop, the blue tulip will lift for the love of elevating indeterminate touching, if and only a feigning grain inside grass. Grass is only feeling green, noise inside crows and crochet touching, books and flies to be binding, to be found down, hooks and eyes and skies and lift, until left behind another loop. Loop is also close to enclosed grass. Lasso in this way, the wall is wallowing lift. Life is finding many ways to be head green, to be holding down, to add devotion to indeterminate touch. Touch chooses to say it stays chasing a tulip loop. Instead down, it finds itself a dirty grasshopper, read, dark gray is green, again negative, is never pure or innocent lift. Lift, left touching feeling, is gross, oh hand over handy yellow waiting on green, is loping along the lollipop loop, is also obsolete woodlouse sitting in the grass, is mouse sitting himself filed down. Down is told, telling, collecting shells and sea glass to feel lift. Inside grief finds gregarious us standing as grass, to feeling touch, yearning over verdigris yarn fastened into a loop. It is touching green. It is touching feeling itself filed down, fastened. It is the end loop, if and only if lift. The atmosphere here is also green beheading grass. And if you couldn't tell, my muse's favorite color is green. This is from a very long poem, Tourmaline. Mined from, on touching the inhuman, that therefore I am. My own muse's favorite color is green. Touch is a grass sensuality, a feeling, greening on pressure, presence, proximity, close as one's self filed down to hands, to enliven uncanny grass senses of the self filed down, a literal holding of the self filed distance, in the grass sensation, in the greeting within the green, within the touch is an infinity of mice. A green close is the measure of closeness, if infectious diseases do not. If a measured reading does answer to make the hair of nearly everyone stand on end, I can green, on even a few aspects of touch, offer what it might mean to come to infinite finitude. Here in the interstices, it is reiterative, lovely stories all the way down. Is diffractively threaded through and enfolded. Is that not the nature of touching? Is that not the nature of green negatives? Is touching not by its very nature all the ways an involution, an invitation, and an invisitation wanted? I am visual hapticity, and grass sense, and horses signaling pretend it's a city, and the force of touching feeling, and dance, and green entanglement. It is just a few grasses sensuous, a few figurations, and some serious play. Itself filed down for all the varied diary entries. Focus says it is richly inventive endeavor for the world, and second, it distinguishes itself filed down inside. It is not above, it is not outside science, no less than laboratory workers, modelers, technicians, and technology to be grounded. If rigorous is when a bench is without the illusion of clean hands inside and outside the world. There is a form experimenting in green. It is only alive, keeping patters and murmurs ringing walls. Thank you.